5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hello and welcome everyone to Truth, Beer, and Consequences. Wee-hoo indeed, Julia.
I'm a little scared.
And we have a breathing gnome, and I don't know, was he chewing? Was he licking his lips, his chops? Licking his chops? I don't know.
There's something weird happening over there. I don't know.
Sounds like a xenomorph over there.
Just
about to snack.
Testing my mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You don't have to eat it to test it.
Nobody's ever taught me how.
All right, this is a podcast where my co-host and I listen to and watch all the Cincinnati Beast craft beer media from the previous week. We get together at a podcast host, and today we are back at Higher Gravity
Let's try
Summit
again.
Park. Oh, okay.
Back!
Hold on, what are you
shit.
doing?
One,
Get
two,
together
three,
a podcast
back!
host. Get together a podcast host, and today we are
Back! I did it!
We're so proud of you.
Man, I'm so good at that.
at Higher Gravity Summit Park. Thank you
practicing.
for being a gracious podcast host. My name
And
is
a very
Marco.
patient podcast host.
I used to brew beer. I'm in the hospitality space in the Cincinnati area. The other two voices you heard, one belongs to the conduit of Cincinnati craft beer, the guy who is BFFs with Jim Koch and
we hang
many
out.
others, many other legendary folk in the Cincinnati craft beer scene.
And some very intimidating folk as well.
To be fair, I only hang out with Jim Cook so that he can prove me right and other podcasters wrong.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
That we're gonna
We are
dig
gonna talk
into
about that,
a little
yeah.
bit
Sure.
a little bit later. That voice, the conduit, is the Gnarly Gnome. Thank you, Gnarly Gnome, for joining us.
Back!
As you do,
That was a good opportunity to
That was.
do
Yeah.
that thing you guys do.
as you do regularly, and we appreciate it because you're not contractually obligated to do this. You do this out of the kindness of your heart. The other voice you heard belongs to the best co-host in Podcastlandia.
I am Julia, and there are only a few hours left to find out if I will make the Rapture or not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm pulling for you.
Thank you. I actually.
I anticipate
as-
me and Marco be hanging out here.
I actually hope that I'm left behind so I can continue to come here with you guys every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Dope.
So,
All right.
But we'll see.
So, thoughts and opinions on this podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect any entity which we may be affiliated with, such as full-time jobs, part-time jobs, third jobs, higher gravity, unemployment, or any of the other things that could be out there. If you want to get at us, get at us. That is for myself and Julia, maybe. The Gnarly Gnome can speak for whoever he wants.
I can, and I will. Today, I will speak for Fretboard Brewing Company.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fretboard.
All
right.
of my thoughts and opinions are representative of them.
Okay. Very good.
Them or their table service?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Because
all right.
apparently when you're the Gnarly Gnome, you get table service.
That's one of the perks.
Guy walked up with his wings like, what the fuck is that? Well, he always sits at the bar. Well, he's not today. He's with us at a table. Anyways.
He also stole my parking spot today.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Another perk.
All right. So
Park on the other side if you're at the park.
we're not like those fake ass podcasts out there.
As Marco looks over at me. in
I am a
disappointment.
hologram.
Oh, yeah.
Fake ass gnome.
Oh, okay. We actually have beverages on this podcast. Sometimes, some of us.
Quit judging me.
No,
That is a
there's no
beverage.
judgment.
She's
It
got a
is a
beverage.
You got a beverage.
It's very
I'll be
refreshing,
switching it up.
actually.
Yeah.
No, what you got?
Citrus Wheat. This is the bottle shop beer.
Yeah.
From BC.
From BC's.
It doesn't
Excellent.
really have a name, does it? It's just called Citrus Wheat.
Yeah.
I know what it is, but that's fine. Citrus sweet.
I assume I know what it is, but
Yeah.
it's probably tweaked a little bit, sure. Something different.
Okay.
Put in a keg with a
Sure.
Post-it note on it that says this
Instead of a cake
goes-
collar. This goes here.
This is American IPA from Pipeworks. What is it called? Side Piece or some shit like that?
I believe so. You had it last.
Side Dream or...
That's my nickname that you gave me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And because I had to park 37 miles away and walk uphill to get here, I am having water right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will
Gotta hydrate.
I will have an alcoholic beverage. Later,
We
but
believe you.
I'm-
That's fine.
I'm hydrating.
No, we're good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That being said, the Reds are playing the Pirates tonight. They're
Yep.
statistically If the season ended today, they are a wild card team.
Okay.
So they could play themselves in or out of that spot.
End it right now.
FC Cincinnati clinched a spot in the playoffs.
Oh, they're clinchers.
So
I like clinching.
They clinched.
I clinched a little bit this
Yeah.
weekend.
Didn't we all?
Did you?
Didn't we all?
I
I
did.
wasn't there, so I didn't know.
Bengals are still in first place.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
They are breaking records. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
How many
Silver lining.
points they gave up?
This is
I-
hey, look, this is still the best start we've had in a very
This
long
is-
time. Let's just word it that way.
You know what? You are not
Wow.
wrong. You
We're
are,
Okay.
we're in first place 3 weeks into the season.
You're not wrong.
Best start in a long time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Glass half full.
That's me.
We have content to talk about. We have
Julia?
a good amount of content to talk about today.
Take us through all the content that we are going to discuss today.
We have an episode of Barstool Perspective.
Okay?
We have an episode and a half, I'll say, of Cincy Brew Dads or Cincy Brew Dads.
Cincy Brew
Dads.
Dads.
We have an episode of All About Beer.
Yeah.
We have an episode of Blake's Craft Beer Podcast, and we have a show that's not a show, The Weekly Pint.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
We
that's-
got
we got
Wow.
more than 3.
Wow.
So,
Let's see if we can finish this in under 4 hours. We'll try.
I don't know.
We'll try.
I don't know.
We'll try. No, where would you like to start today?
Let's start with Cincy Brew Dads.
Cincy Brew Dads.
Cincy Brew Dads. All right, let me flip my notes here. Cincy Brew Dads, the variety show, episode
Yeah,
1.
variety show.
Fall Legends, Sam Adams.
Yeah.
This is 4 acts in 1 pack. And
They got an
I
axe in theirs?
act, ACTS,
Oh,
4
man, I
acts.
got so excited. I thought they
Axe.
were
Like
How cool
packaging
would that be?
axes.
Nice, like the body spray.
God, that
Smells
is so
like a
I
high
know.
school
I was
locker
thinking
room.
like a chopper.
You get to the chopper.
You're right. What if one of the cans was a can of Axe and not an axe?
This tastes
Spray it in
like,
their mouth like-
middle school.
Yeah.
Yuck.
It's like puberty.
This was a lot of fun. I like what they did with this. Since, if you couldn't figure it out, the Sam Adams Variety Pack has 4 different beers in it. Each beer that they tried is its own act. They tried them, they talked about them, and they rated them. So again, we don't really cover that part of things because we're not going to tell you exactly what they say, because then why would you feel the need to watch it? And you should absolutely watch
I
this episode.
personally don't raid other people's mixed variety packs. I only raid my own.
What is your variety pack?
Whichever one I buy. You said they
gotcha.
rated.
I
was
see.
just-
I see.
I only raid my own.
The beers in this pack were the Harvest
axe.
Hellas, the Oktoberfest, Jacko, and Flannel Fest.
Yeah.
All very good beers.
If you had to give Marco a nickname that is one of those beer names, which one would it be?
Oh, it's a fun game.
Oh no, it's not.
Yeah.
He would be the Harvest Hellas.
I think I'm going flannel. What is it? Flannel.
Flannel Fest.
Flannel Fest. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I can see wearing a flannel easier than I could see Marco wearing a flannel. That's
true.
why I didn't pick.
Okay. Well, then
Flannel for him.
I'll go Jacko.
Yeah.
I knew we weren't going to be able to avoid that one. Speaking of, Matt was very excited for wonderful things to happen to his mouth
Yeah.
as they explored
Who
this
isn't?
variety show.
Once it hits your lips.
Fantastic. They are absolutely ready for pumpkin beer season, which are we?
No.
I mean, it's the end of September.
Don't
It's
care.
So it's
it
pretty
is
much pumpkin beer season.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's pumpkin beer
yes.
season.
Let's see. One
We
beer.
sweated from the car to here. Not pumpkin beer.
Did you sweat pumpkin? Because you should have.
You should
Yeah.
have,
Because it's
yeah.
pumpkin season.
Or pumpkin
Oh, yeah. I
spice.
sweat pumpkin. That's what I do.
I thought that's what I was smelling.
Yeah.
Let's see. One beer made everything all right in the world again for them.
Sure.
They said, you know what? When I have this beer, no matter what's happening in the world, no matter how many dumpster fires are going on, a couple sips of this and everything is
Mick
fine.
Ultra.
That is what.
Everything is spectacular.
That's what I say when I drink my first beer of every day.
There
Yeah.
you go. Everything's all
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
we're good.
Did they ever manage to actually clink glasses in the entirety of this episode?
It's so hard because they always twist arms.
I know, with their arms wrapped
Yeah,
around each
yeah,
other.
wrapped
and then they
around
like,
each other.
do that double
The science
backing
gets
to
very
try to.
confusing then to try
Yeah.
to.
And the physics in your wrists don't really.
Flink. It's like, oh, let me serve you. No, let me serve you.
Is liquid toast a synonym for roasty?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Could it be?
No. different definitions.
When I think of roasty, I think of coffee, not like toasted bread. But
It's like
that's just
drinking pumpernickel bread. You know, it's a wonderful taste.
Watch this episode to find out who won their best of show out of this, out of the variety show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 4 guesses. One of them would be
one of
right.
them's going to be right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I do have a sip count for this episode.
Oh, good.
And
Okay.
a multiple choice question.
Oh,
do we want to
okay.
do we want to do those first before we talk about their short Oktoberfest video?
Yes.
Okay. They took a total of 56 sips
Jesus.
in this episode.
Good Lord.
And I also
I
my
guess
God.
you have to if you're going to drink a whole 12 pack.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
And I
Six-pack,
also
12
counted the
pack.
number of times that the dog showed up in the video, either in the
Okay.
background
So we added
or
the
around
dog.
The bounty hunter?
Yes.
Yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter.
The bounty hunter showed up 4 times
Okay.
in this
Okay.
episode. That means there was a total of 60 countables, or 120 ounces,
All right.
which is 7.5 pints in this 16-ish minute show.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
You get
Absolutely
blackout drunk
amazing.
like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what they were safe in the backyard.
It's a
go.
151.
Got to get a
Or
beer
one-
bong for that.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And then
Gotta
the multiple choice question. Which of these words are subjective? A, glorious, B, bright, or C, pumpkin-y?
R.D. Julia.
Whoa.
Voluptuous.
All right, very good, very good, very good. This is a really fun episode. They're going to do a variety show once a month, which I think
This
is
is a voluptuous
spectacular.
episode.
And then they also put out a shorter episode it's about like 3.5 minutes long on their trip to Oktoberfest, where they hung out with the one and only Jim Cook from Sam Adams.
No way. I don't know anybody that hung out with Jim Cook.
We call him
Awkward
Jim. Just Jim.
silence. Just Jim?
Yeah, that's what we call him.
Jimmy. Hey, Jay. I just,
J-Dog.
There we go. There we go. Again, it was a very short episode, but they asked Jim a couple of really good
call him Jimmy
questions in
Cooks?
it.
Jim.
Find out what Jim Cook's porch beer pick is, which should not be surprising if you've ever
Porch
listened
Rocker.
to
They made a beer called Porch
Ultra.
Rocker.
He likes the
Yeah.
Mick Ultra.
All right, so a lot of fun stuff from Cincy Brew Dads, and be sure to watch their shorts as well. Cincy Brew Dads.
Oh, damn it.
Their porch beers are phenomenal, and all you have to remember is open porch,
What about their shorts?
open mind, and open gullet.
They're short.
Their shorts are short.
Yeah.
They're normal length.
What do we want to move on to next? Barstool Perspective, All About Beer, Blake, or Weekly Pint?
Oh, we have so much to talk about.
I know,
Oh my
I
God.
know.
Blake.
Bambi? Oh.
Bambi's Craft Beer Blake's Craft Beer Podcast.
Blake.
I don't know why my voice kind of cracked there. That was interesting. Episode 84, 9 years for Streetside Brewing.
Heck yeah.
He had Garrett Hickey on the show, or he was down there with Garrett. And they will be celebrating their anniversary on September 27th, so a day after, for the public release, a day after this episode comes out, Saturday. Show up, support them, buy all kinds of stuff, all kinds of beers while
then
you're down there.
Following it up with Demogorgon
Yeah.
next month.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It was really weird at the beginning of the conversation because he was very honest and was also very nonplussed by a lot of the questions that Blake asked. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not really. Like it does. It doesn't matter. Whatever."
Whatever you said, it sounds like you did your research, so I'm
Yeah,
I'm
it
good.
was
I'm
weird.
I like the conversation they had about, and we talked about this off mic a bit, when our local sports teams are doing well, it absolutely helps the community and your local drinking
it does.
establishments,
It
breweries, bars.
is such an injection of a livelihood.
Yeah, positivity.
It just
Injected in there.
positivity. People want to go out and be amongst people.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
they want to go out and share and commiserate about how exciting these experiences are. Instead of having parties at your house, it's like we're going
out to-
we're going to
yeah.
this bar, we're going to that bar, we're going to that brewery, whatever it is. It's like, we're going to be part of a community. Hell, when the Bengals were on their Super Bowl run, we were hanging out at BC's Montgomery
Yep.
when it was still a thing.
Yes.
So it's absolutely not just an injection of cash flow.
When the Bengals were bringing game balls out to different bars.
That was
yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
It was
man.
amazing.
It was not just an injection of
Just extra cash flow
fun
into these
and
places,
cash flow and all
yeah.
that, but people were just excited. There was a buzz about the community. Everybody was like,
It felt like
you
people
didn't have to
wanted
know
to-
the person next to you.
Right.
You just had to talk about, hey, how about that game, or what's coming up, or it was so exciting.
It felt like people wanted to support the city and their communities even more than normal. And we kind of saw that with FC Cincinnati as well when they went from USL to MLS, and just
Yeah.
everyone was just so
Yeah.
thrilled, and winning the supporter shield. And this year, we've clinched a spot on the playoffs already.
We saw it with the
It's-
Reds back in 1990.
Yep.
That was
yep,
great.
Yep. The
Remember
Red
that?
Machine was barely.
No.
Barely. Hey, we can't win them all. As a parent,
Still
this
in it.
past
We're still in it.
day. Yes.
Yeah,
Still in it.
as we
Yeah,
speak,
it's-
the Reds are currently
Still in it.
the last wild card spot, and so there's a few games left
And
to
the
go.
Bengals are in first place in the division.
And the Bengals are in first place.
Yeah.
And
So
FCC
right now it's
has
good.
setting
clinched.
records. Everything's
They're
good.
clinchers.
Everything is good with the city of Cincinnati and sports ball.
Yeah.
It's fine. It is all fine.
Get out there and support your teams.
100%. And go to your local breweries and
Yeah.
bottle shops while you're supporting your team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They talked a bit about the recent brewery closings, and Garrett's pretty certain, as I think everyone should think, that we're not done yet. There are probably
Sure.
still going to be other places that end up closing their doors, either due to the new financial strains from the increased cost of everything, and people not going out as much,
I got
from people aging out of the system.
I
Basically,
got a text message this weekend. I'm not going to say from who, but it is from a head brewer from a very small brewing team that said, "Hey man, do you know anybody that's hiring? I don't think I'm going to be working for a while."
Oh no!
Like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Garrett talked about things, the prices of things like yeast and cans, and how because they're not buying cans by the truckload, they're buying them by the pallet. It is much more expensive because they have to buy them from a wholesaler instead of being able to get them direct from the factory or from whoever distributes or whatever does. However things work for cans and bottles.
They're also one of the few places that is still canning pretty much every beer that they make.
Yes, this is very true.
There's a reason that other places aren't doing that, because it's expensive.
Yeah.
It is
I want-
expensive. And the other thing is that I thought in order to help curtail the costs, that breweries were going to be a little bit more friendly about this stuff, where they were going to, go in and be collectives and trying to, hey, we're going to split a trailer of cans, and, we're going to, do these sort of deals. And I don't know whether that's prevalent, not prevalent, or whether there's too much as far as accountability, as far as, splitting the cost, and honestly, not necessarily knowing whether some of your partners are going to be able to pay necessarily as quickly as others.
Sure.
Right.
Whether this works out, but in my opinion, it would be more advantageous for breweries to come together and partner and buy those as collectives versus one entity.
Sure.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. And speaking of cans, I'm still a little sad that Westside still doesn't have a crowler machine set up. It's all glass or the little plastic.
I kind of like it.
baggie. I kind of like it, but
I
at
was
the same
actually
time.
when this has been a few weeks back when Bocce Brewing was tapping the Rivertown Pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
I was really hoping I was going to be able to fill a growler of it. They did not have enough to do growlers. Were not set up for
Right.
growlers at that moment. But
Right.
I for the first time in a very long time went and dug through and pulled out a couple howlers and got them all washed up and sanitized. And this feels
Like the way it used
feels
to.
like the way it used to. It
yeah.
It fits so much with the situation.
That's true.
That's-
That's very
I
true.
kind
That's
of
a
miss
really-
growlers and howlers.
Yeah.
That's a really cool
Bring 'em back.
experience. I went to 50 West over the weekend, the Deerfield location. Any crowler is $10, and I was like, hell yeah!
Nice.
That is a fantastic bargain.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you, I left with no crowlers, but it's not. It wasn't because it was price prohibitive, and that is a fantastic way for all of those patrons to take beer home because
I think it's more,
32 ounces of beer for $10.
Yes.
I mean, yes, I know you can get a 6-pack of anything for 10 or
Yeah, but
$11.
like when you go to a place like 50 West, there are things on tap that you cannot get in
Correct.
12-ounce
Right.
cans.
Correct, and that's what we're getting. That's what we're
Right.
going to get.
Well, and I also feel like it makes things a little more approachable potentially for that to-go sale where someone that's still new to craft beer and all that, the thought of, I have to buy 64 ounces in this glass jar that once
Right.
I open it I have to
Well,
drink fairly quickly.
the other thing-
32 ounces is still a lot, but it feels more doable,
And
more
for
accessible.
$10, it's $5 a beer.
Sure,
It's less than what you're paying if you're getting the beer
sure,
right there at the bar.
sure.
And which is a deal. That's a deal. You go anywhere else, they're charging fair price. You know, the beer costs $7. You know, it's $14 for a crowler. Okay, I get it. It's 2 beers, right? But for them, $10.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Great deal.
Yeah.
Great deal.
Yeah. Talking about the lower ABV trend that's kind of happening with so many people looking for wanting lighter lagers, that type of
I
thing.
don't know who's participating. Not me.
Will pale ales become more popular than IPA?
No.
No.
That's that. You know, I don't know how we can't get together on our intro, but without being prompted or rehearsed, we all know that no was the right answer there.
Because you had your hand on my leg and you squeezed it at the right time. Got to do that in the intro. The no log.
Garrett went over the logistics of planning their events and their special beers and how it could be a year more out that they have to ready themselves for whatever they want to
Yeah,
do.
like
I
they
think-
could be planning 10th anniversary beers right now.
I think Gnome
And I
broke.
think they-
Gnome broke this story. I don't
Yeah.
want to. It's like a cross podcastiums, but
No, you just flat out said it in last week's Weekly Pint,
Yeah.
and we mentioned it on our last show. Like, do what now?
yeah.
What
So-
words did he say? So yeah. it's
So I
fine.
guess
It's
there's
fine.
going to be a collaboration for every month for the 10th anniversary. And
every month this year for the 9th anniversary, leading up to their
what it
10th.
looks like.
Yes, correct,
Yeah.
correct.
And,
They've already released several collaboration beers this year, so they are kind of on track for making that happen.
Yeah.
So 9 years, again, celebrate with them
Nine.
this Saturday, September 27th. Kind of going back to pumpkin beers, they talked about, or Garrett talked about, why you need to be first in distribution if you're making a pumpkin beer. If you're not first, your shit's not going to sell.
No.
Not, I don't.
No,
entirely-
I'm going to argue with them.
No, I would argue.
There are-
I would argue that too.
There are places that are doing really great with their pumpkin beers in their tap rooms. I think that there is this whole other business just in your tap room that is a valid business.
Sure.
That a lot of places either have gotten too big to fully understand or just don't want to understand.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Talked a little more about their 9-year anniversary party. 5 collabs will be on tap. And keep an eye out for a sour New England IPA.
Yeah.
Be
Sounds
hitting
terrible.
the tap soon.
I
try it, yeah.
I actually kind of think it sounds good.
Yeah, I
Well, good.
agree. Yeah,
I think it sounds terrible.
those are all the notes that I had. Do either
For my preference, it could be amazing.
Well, you also notoriously have a bad preference.
not wrong.
I mean,
doesn't-
are you
he
judging
doesn't-
by the friends I keep?
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
Terrible choices all around.
Yeah.
Any other notes from either of you on this episode of Blake's Craft Beer Podcast before I almost said the sip count. We didn't have one of those. 'cause
Your
it's not
notes
video.
look very similar to mine, but it also says cheese coney on mine.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
I was just hungry when I was writing it. I don't know.
Probably. I do have a multiple choice question.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
all right.
Yes. What type of events and festivals does Garrett like the most?
Ah.
A, the festival type celebrations like Pickle Fest, Oktoberfest, that type of thing. B, specific beer days such as Demogorgon Day, Return of the Mac Day, etc. Or C, Bachfest because they don't have to make a beer for that.
Or is it D, Julia?
Jesus.
Jeez.
Or is it Fuzzy Fest, where everyone dresses up in a costume and, just gets fuzzy?
There you go.
Okay, that sounds
There you go. That sounds
snuggly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Good deal.
Yeah.
Do we need to take a break before we
Yeah,
move on?
yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
Yep. Yes.
well, hold on to your butts. We'll be right.
Marco, you hold mine, I'll hold yours.
Yeah, sounds
Hold
good.
it,
hold it.
What you got in your glass, Gnome?
Same thing.
And Marco.
I had a water. And
did?
Now I have a headhunter.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Just standard headhunter. I don't think
Yeah,
there's special
standard
versions out right
The
now.
Imperial version I had at home yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it was so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. And I have extra juicy times from Weldworks.
Okay.
Just 2 extras? Extra.
Just extra.
Yeah, just a double
Yeah,
extra.
How,
And I don't want to go too crazy.
how
or
juicy is
anything.
it?
It's pretty juicy.
You just looked at it and said that.
I took a sip already.
You did not do it on the air, so it didn't exist.
Right.
All right, we still have 3 shows to talk about.
Shit.
I know it.
Speak for yourself.
Oh.
Talk about 1.5. The other 1.5, I'm going to be quiet.
Okay. All right.
We have the weekly
Quiet.
pint.
TWP.
You know.
Yep.
We have All About Beer.
All about beer.
And we have Barstool Perspective.
BSP. Let's go all about beer.
All About Beer. All right, let's do this. This was
Back
another.
Can we
Quiet.
keep this 12 minutes or less?
Okay.
Okay, what? Okay, so hold on.
I'll hit
Give
the
us-
timer.
All right. All About Beer, 20 minutes or less. Brewer to brewer, Mitch Steele
12
and Kevin
minutes.
Moreland.
The timer is set, man. I can't change it.
Yeah, you can't do anything now. Mitch is from New Realm Brewing Company, and
Yeah.
he also wrote the book on
Yeah.
IPAs.
Literally.
The
Quite
Mitch of
literally.
Steel.
The Mitch of Steel, yes. And Kevin is from Fretboard.
Yeah.
Wonderful place.
And
Formerly of
Taft and
Listermann.
Listermann.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
look at that. Our notes are so similar. We were saying the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Yeah, which
And
is why
you
we can do
guys
this in
think-
12 minutes.
Exactly. You guys think we don't have notes? How could we do such things if we didn't take such
Yeah.
Great point.
similar notes? Exactly. Talked about how Kevin got into brewing, home brewing, basically like almost every other
Girlfriend
every
got
other
him a
brewery.
kit,
Indeed.
Yeah.
And went, you know what?
which is
This
almost the
isn't
same for
bad.
me. My girlfriend did not give me a kit, and my wife let me buy a kit.
There we go. Close enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he got involved with the Bloatarian Society and other home brewers, and they decided, you know what? Let's open a brewery, which is pretty much the story of
Yeah.
almost. I won't broad stroke it, but a lot of brewers and
In that
craft
day,
beer.
in that time, yes.
He, for anybody that doesn't know, is responsible for beers like Nutcase
Yes.
and Chickow out Listermann. Created
And-
things like Nellie's and Gavelbanger
right,
at Taft's.
Taft's. Yes.
Yeah. This is a
the
brewer of
cornerstones?
fortitude.
Yeah, like
Yeah, like the-
legendary Cincinnati beers,
Yeah,
things
the
that would be
cornerstones
on
of
like
Cincinnati
the,
craft beer,
or
I
the
would
Hall of
say.
Fame.
Absolutely, absolutely, without a doubt.
HOFer.
100%.
Someone get him a gold jacket.
David.
Or a green jacket. Should he have a gold jacket or a green jacket? What
Gold
color
jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit?
Just jacket. Wait, huh? What?
Huh?
Happy
What? Did
Gilmore.
you say just jacket?
You know, just whatever.
Okay.
They had a
Gate,
great.
gate.
They had a great discussion on how they perfectly blended their love of music with love of beer, which this episode was almost more about both of their musical talents than beer or brewing.
They just wanted to
It
hang
was-
out together.
Oh, they did. It was so much fun to listen to because they were like, "Oh, we need to get together again to do this and do that. And you got to bring your guitar. And
It
how
also
many
sounded
guitars
like
do you have?" And
the
you
Mitch
have?
of Steel wanted to have a real interview, and it sounded like Kevin
Just wanted to catch up with a friend.
Wanted to catch up with a friend
Yeah.
and
Yell at the
was
crowd.
great.
and yell.
Yes.
He was yelling the
Yes.
whole
Hey
time.
guys, cheer for this guy over here.
That's-
It was so much fun.
That's how you know they weren't
So
wearing
much
headphones.
fun. Good point.
That's what
That
I
is-
was
that is
thinking.
a very good point.
That's what I
Yes,
was thinking.
yes.
It's like the yelling is.
They talked about how the head brewer of each shift controls the music played in the brew house, and
True.
if or
True
when
in
that
my
causes some
experience.
contention.
Yeah.
Mitch asked, "Why should beer lovers come to Cincinnati?" And Kevin's answer was not necessarily about the beer,
No.
but about Cincinnati beer history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
is a
And the
great
tunnels,
reason to come
you know,
in.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. All the thing instead of saying we have all these breweries and you can find this style and that style, it's the rich history that this city has.
Yeah.
The city built over beer, literally.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Kevin did expose Mitch's affinity for drinking Stone Ruination out of 32-ounce mugs.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
I mean, who hasn't, right? I mean, because 32 is more than 12. So therefore...
is,
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So therefore, better.
Exactly. I mean, Dippa Josh, you all know, will take Dippa from Westside.
Yeah.
And pour 3 cans into
a liter.
Stone.
He does do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's probably doing it right now.
Yeah.
more than likely.
Yeah.
And then he
More than
needs to get
likely.
resuscitated.
More often than not.
Oh, no, he just
Nah,
turns
he's-
into Super Dippa Josh.
Yeah. It's like,
Would that make him Tippa Josh?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Tippa over Josh.
That is nice. I like that. That was great. Those were really all the notes that I had.
Good.
It was an hour-long episode.
less than 12 minutes.
But again,
Let's
there
go.
Great
wasn't a
episode.
ton.
Really, like a really great, like, when you get two people that you know have that history and they can like
That great
have a
friendship,
conversation
yeah.
without like that awkward. Oh, so tell me about how you did this. Like nobody wants that. Like they want like an actual conversation. back
Right.
and
They want to
forth.
feel like they're sitting at a bar just kind of overhearing a group of friends just like who finally have gotten together again after a couple of years, get together and catch up. That's what this was.
The other
It was
takeaway
wonderful.
I had from this is that Kevin and the Mitch of Steele talked a lot about costing and what your beer costs and what your we would call it in a restaurant food cost, but anyways, what your actual cost of goods is plus labor and what your ultimate price should be. I maybe take for granted, because this is my life, this is the way I in business have run things, I take for granted the fact that a lot of people in beer just are unfamiliar with this concept.
No, they just look at the places around them. What are they charging for? That's, I guess, what we charge for our beer.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Instead of basing on what your actual costs are. And,
Yeah.
Well, I think you can work backwards from that, but you
Sure.
have to know the actual numbers and work backwards from
Right,
that.
right.
And,
There's also far too many places that are making beers that probably should be more expensive because of what they're doing to the beer.
Yeah.
And aren't. Or vice versa. Beers
Yeah.
that probably should be a little cheaper that aren't because
Right.
of them just not
yeah,
understanding.
I would agree that a beer that has a lot of very expensive hops or very expensive ingredients is served in a 12-ounce glass versus 16-ounce glass is, it may even be priced the same, which is fine, and that may be a way to offset costs. But maybe
I should not walk into Rheingeist and pay the same price for the same serving size of Cincy Light as I do Sabertooth Tiger.
exactly.
Yeah.
Shouldn't happen.
Yeah, and those things are certainly things to be conscious of and aware of, and you have to be able to put every beer that you make into some sort of format and know that this is what you should be charging for that beer,
Yeah.
and be confident and say that this is the line, this is what it is.
You take all of your costs, you figure out what you need to profit off of it, and that's what it costs. Doesn't matter
So-
what anybody else sells it for. This is what it costs me.
Right,
It
right.
should be
because
more expensive somewhere else because it costs them more.
Right, because they're right.
And in distribution, it's so different with the 3 tiers, and the distributor taking
Everyone's
that
taking a cut.
30%.
Yeah, exactly.
And so where it ends up being priced at another another bar or retailer is based off of what they're buying it for.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it shouldn't be shocking if I sit down here at Higher Gravity and I get a beer for $8 that I can go to a tap room and get for $5. That shouldn't be crazy.
Sure.
Like
No,
that should
no.
be a normal number. That should be a normal difference
Right.
because of how much there is other people sticking their hand in the pot and pulling it out before it gets on the tap here and into my glass.
Right. Agreed 100% on all that. I do have a multiple choice question, which I think will take us to just under the 12-minute
Let's go.
Okay.
mark.
Perfect.
I think we
Excellent.
did good. How do they navigate music debates at Fretboard? A, they just hide in soundproof offices. B, they flip a coin. Or C, they have a medieval joust off.
Or D, Julia.
Oh, God, I should have picked my drink.
That's how they do it.
Yeah.
Right on the
D,
table.
Julia.
Just that.
What they do is they say, Prince. And that's it. They just go Prince.
Okay.
Speaking of sports, I think
Oh, yeah.
that music means that it is time for week 4 of the Truth Beer Pod NFL Deathmatch Challenge. We are all still doing spectacularly. We all have 3 points. Some of the games this weekend were...
God, it was a nail biter.
Oh, my God.
I don't feel so good.
I really thought for sure somebody was going to lose this weekend.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
This is the week someone's going to lose.
Yeah.
I don't feel good about this.
The order for this week's picks, Gnome, Marco, and then myself.
All right.
So, Gnome, are you ready?
I
I am ready. I struggled a little bit. There were a couple, what I consider easy picks.
Right.
And I passed those up. I'm taking one that I think is a solid pick, but not a gimme. Mm-hmm. I'm going with the Texans.
Oh, all right. Aren't they playing the, not the Giants?
I can't remember. I wrote it down in my...
Because aren't they playing another team where they have the same record?
Yeah, they are playing...
Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Texans over the Titans.
Marco.
Chargers.
Chargers, all right.
That's
I'm good, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Like
good.
I didn't pick the Chargers so far.
You have not picked the Chargers yet.
And the Giants are a hot mess.
You have
They're
had-
switching. They're benching. What's his name? Sierra's husband, and they're going to
Russell
go with.
Wilson.
I think the Chargers are really good, and I think the Giants are garbage.
The Chargers were on my list of teams that I wanted to pick, depending on how everything else
Oh,
went.
that makes me happy.
Who have you picked so far?
Who have I picked
Yeah,
so
I'm
far?
just curious.
Yeah.
I have picked the Eagles, the Lions, and the Colts.
Okay. All really
No
good
Bills yet?
teams.
Okay,
I'm waiting on them.
it's a good Bills week.
It's a good Bills
yes,
week.
but I don't necessarily want to use up
Well, you want to
all
say
Sure.
of that.
No,
you
that's
know,
a
like,
good save.
But you want to keep pace, though.
That's the thing.
I do.
Like nobody's lost.
Correct. But eventually, only the non-great teams are going to be left. I
Sure.
might try to shuffle a few of them in here and there. So that's why I think
I'm curious here.
I've been tossing up.
Can we guess?
Sure.
I'm gonna guess.
So
you're
I had
gonna
two
go,
teams that I was going to go between, and this is kind of going to be
all
a
right.
last-minute decision.
I'm going to say.
I'm gonna guess.
Let me
you're
check
gonna
my
go,
picks.
All right.
Gnome, you have picked.
No, I'm my
okay.
back. I always pick 3 each week.
Gotcha.
All right. I don't think any of us are gonna touch.
Okay.
Ravens Chiefs. I think
No.
we're gonna stay away from that.
No.
I think.
If I can help it, I will not pick Ravens, Chiefs, or Steelers at all
I think
this
you're
season.
gonna go Packers over the Dallas.
No.
So that was on my list, but I already picked the Packers, so they bumped off my list very quickly. I actually,
Are you gonna
If
go
I'm- if
Jets
I'm-
over Dolphins?
yeah, if I'm betting
No.
for Julia, I'm going the Patriots over the Panthers. I think it's a solid pick.
Thought about that one too, but I think that the two teams that I'm still on a hair about, either the Commanders, they're playing the Falcons this week.
Okay.
Do
Or-
they have Jaden Daniels back or no?
I don't think they do. A bigger potential risk,
Oh.
the 49ers over the Jaguars.
Oh.
Yeah.
So not,
and that's,
but not Brock Purdy, right? He's out.
I believe so. You know what? I'm gonna risk it all and go for the Niners this
It
week.
is getting harder and harder
It's-
every week
right, and-
as the
Yeah.
season goes on.
And I'm trying to pick teams that I think still have a chance at winning, but they're not complete 0-0.
I'm
Or it's a
looking at-
Well, you've got to look
0-0
at the. You've got to
team.
also look at the schedule going
playing?
forward. Who's got an
Exactly.
easy schedule? Who's got a hard
Right.
schedule? It's,
Right.
it's
am
getting tough.
I'm so in the moment right now. I'm looking at who's the best and who's the worst, and I want to say, do I believe in the best, and do I believe in the worst is the worst? And that's the way I'm going because it's week to week.
Sure.
And
Sure.
you know, shit, like you said, the Bucks almost lost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was literally like 2 seconds. Like they got that field goal as that buzzer was going.
Yeah.
It was
So I'm not
Ridiculous.
looking forward to any other weeks or anything like that. I'm just like, this week, who's great, Who sucks?
How did they do? Did they
That's
lose
it.
any of their key players this week?
Yeah.
And
I think
Exactly.
that's a bad strategy, man. You got to look
That's
forward.
fine.
Got to look in the future.
You got to look forward.
It's fine.
Well, that concludes this. I hit 2 things, so we'll see what happens. Oh, both things are playing
Oh,
at
nice.
once.
Can we hit a
That's
Caroline at the
pretty
same
weird.
time?
Sure, we'll just do.
Hit 'em all.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Man.
It's
Oh,
still
Hell
going.
yeah.
Look at that wheel spin.
Look at that.
What's that going to land
there
on?
it is. Ooh.
We got.
Oh, there we go. There we go. It stopped.
Barstool Perspective.
Barstool Perspective from September 19th, 2025. I called
Congratulations,
this one
Jake.
The Emily Show Part 2.
Yeah.
I have one note and one note only for this show. The only note that matters. Emily is fucking awesome.
Emily is fucking awesome.
I think
my
we
God.
should all vote to fire one of the current hosts and bring her in permanently.
I would need to see how she interacts with Mike to make that determination, but really, I
agree,
don't.
and I think that would be great.
That I
I don't know why we couldn't get a midweek show with just Mike and Emily.
story time with Mike and Emily, or story
Yeah.
time with Brett and Emily, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Emily's great.
All right, I actually did have a couple other notes on this
You
episode.
lied to us.
What?
You said
You said
one
you
note
had
and one.
one.
You,
Okay,
like
fine.
even
We're gonna move
emphasized
on.
one and
No,
one
we're gonna
only.
move on.
One only.
Oh,
like you said it, and then you
one
hit Marco
Well-
and he cried, and then you were like, "I said just one."
Singularity, no.
Do sip counts count as notes though?
Is it written down?
Yeah.
That's a note.
All right,
So I had
yeah.
2 notes, I guess.
All right, let's go. I mean,
Depends how
come
many
on,
sip
Julia.
counts you wrote.
You already broke the space-time continuum. Proceed.
You lied no matter what.
Oh. Was there anything of importance that they said in this episode?
No, there's never anything
No,
of importance
no,
ever on that show. That's what makes it great.
Nothing about the one and only Dogfish Head innovator who coined the term Homo imbibius.
I will say, when I heard the name and I heard he passed, it immediately took me back to the Dogfish Head small documentary series that aired, and
Probably Brewmaster or something.
yeah, and I soaked it up like a sponge because it was so awesome. It was so early into my home brewing journey, not my craft brew, but home brewing journey, and I was like, man, this is like commercial scale, like what I'd love to do. And was it Dr. Patrick McGovern or something of the nature? But anyway, they were getting samples off of pottery, and they were recreating a beer, so to speak, from the time. Dr. Patrick McGovern was certainly somebody who shaped a lot of what we as craft beer drinkers over 15, 20 years ago were imbibing in, and what Dogfish Head was inspired by. And
Yeah.
so this was a solemn passing.
I would agree with that. Is the hotel bar the way to fix America?
This is where I tuned into the show.
Yes.
So
that was
It's busy.
a fascinating conversation.
I used to travel quite a bit in my younger years because I was a regional manager for a company, and I certainly valued good hotels where they were clean and where they had a bar. And I don't know over the past, let's say, 15 years how they've changed because I'd been out of that game. But to hear Emily talk about jury ins and the hot dogs and the drinks and, you know, all that other stuff, it just takes me back.
I will always go to the hotel bar. I don't care if I'm traveling with my family, my kids, and everything. I'm like, look, just so you know,
Same
as
here.
soon as you guys all fall asleep, I'm
Down at the
headed.
bar.
I'm going down to the bar.
Oh.
I just have to see what the bar is all about.
If there is a bar at a hotel that I'm at, I'm
Yeah.
going.
And then in this episode, you can learn what biodynamic theft is.
Yeah, yeah.
It was another absolutely spectacular episode with Emily. See multiple choice question and sip count.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is. Worked again.
Brett took 19 sips in this episode.
It's pretty good.
Emily took 38.
Yeah, Emily's
That's why.
Awesome.
Emily's a powerhouse.
No kidding. In this 27-minute episode, there were 57 sips, which is 114 ounces.
That's pretty solid.
Oh my.
Or 7.125 pints.
That's
Oh yeah.
solid.
That's
even better
some effort.
when you realize you got to drink 151.
Yeah.
yes. Multiple choice question for this episode. What is the best benefit of the hotel bar? Is it
Friends.
A, the free drinks? Is it B, the hot dogs? Or is it C, the rich men buying you bourbon?
Oh, that's a great multiple
Or is it
choice.
D, Julia?
Oh, God.
The unlimited ice you get from the ice machine for various reasons.
We have one more show to talk about. Do we need to take a break before we talk about said show?
I need to.
We do, yeah. I need a refill, and I need to empty my tank.
Yeah.
The beer tank.
All right. We'll be right back.
Pod! Welcome back to Truth, Beer, and Podsequences.
What's that smell? What's that smell?
Why?
What is that?
I think that's the smell of the recap we're about to do of the weekly point.
No, I think somebody's burning tires.
CWP.
You know, good no.
All right, cheers, everyone.
Cheers, I said it
Cheers,
wrong.
everybody.
There you go. Yeah, when we say, when we mispronunciate the weekly pint, we all have a drink, as you should at home following along.
Should you? What are we doing here?
What do you mean?
What are we doing?
Are we?
here?
We have another show. Recap.
Yeah, but is like this happening pre?
this part of the show,
post?
or is this, like,
after
post?
the show? Is this like what is this?
Because I can't
Yeah.
get the smell out of my face.
Oh, yeah. It's like you go in to smell something
What is
good.
that? Oh, it smells like my best friend took my dog, threw him in a lake, then lit a tire, tossed it on top of the floating dog until the dog ignited on fire. And as my tears were coming down, he put them in a glass, mixed them with lighter fluid, and splashed me in the face with it.
Okay.
It's like the smell gets stuck like in the back of your throat.
Oh,
like
this
it
is-
just.
So what we have is a 1 2-ounce pour of Malort split 3 ways between the 3 of us.
And it still feels like
Even
too
the
much.
name sounds.
All right, you know what? We're going to do it right now. Let's go.
All right, cheers.
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 Cheers, everyone. And Bob's your uncle. Oh, man.
Episode 280 of the Weekly Pint. That was some good festin'.
TWP.
Festing. Festing.
Yeah.
Festing.
Festing.
It's a verb.
There was an Oktoberfest Quest showdown
There
Yeah.
was.
between Esoteric and Rheingeist.
I did the math this weekend, and I realized that I needed to drink like 20 beers this week or something. So,
Okay.
Oh, good luck.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, we can help. We can just give you our thoughts on which one we
Nope.
think wins.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay. All
I
right.
can't have your opinions at all, especially if, in theory, possibly, if you guys make the cut, if you are going to be guest judges, possibly, maybe. Again, there's still lots of candidates that I've
Moving
got
parts
to
and
I've
stuff,
got to
yeah.
got to weed
Vet out.
through.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Can't have any.
Yeah, understood.
That's absolutely fair.
Candidates,
Which,
yeah.
the finale.
Jim Cook might be there. Who
He
knows?
might.
He might be. He might
Cincy Brew Dads. Zach Holly. You never
Jim
know.
Cook is, as of right now, not eligible because his
be.
beer
'Cause
is
he's
still
hit-
in the
yeah,
competition.
That's true. What if his beer gets eliminated? Could he then
Yes,
be
yes.
When?
the
Then
judge?
he,
Okay.
When?
and he will be waiting. He's
Okay,
he,
he's waiting by
Yeah,
screen,
he's standing by.
Okay. All
Did
right.
he talk to you about the Oktoberfest quest?
Yeah, we talked a lot about it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
asked how it was going and who's winning and everything. Yeah.
And then he slipped you a couple hundreds and said, "Make sure mine."
Just slip me all the beer I could drink.
The cuvee was maybe excellent.
No,
It was.
it was fine. It
I
was,
think
it was,
this was the
it's
first.
fine.
I think this was the first Oktoberfest Quest Showdown cuvee that you were just okay with.
Yeah, it was mid.
Yeah,
There's
it was-
there's been other ones throughout the years.
Sure, but the ones that we have seen live are the ones that
You haven't seen very many of them
No,
live
we
this year.
haven't.
Like
We
I
haven't.
had this whole idea this year that I was gonna not like do anything live. I was gonna like
was all gonna be kind of
hold back
behind the
all of them
scenes
and
and all
then
that.
release them all at once, and it's just it's impossible.
Just remember, everyone, to come to MadTree Oakley on Tuesday, October 7th at 7 p.m.
Heck yeah.
for
Get there
the
early.
Finale.
Get your seats early because there might be
Absolutely.
other chaos beforehand.
Oh, there will surely be other chaos beforehand. 100%, without question. If one beer is good, 2 beers is better.
Well, that math adds up.
It absolutely adds up. Let's see. Mick Ultra is the #1 selling beer now, dethroning Modelo.
That's sad. Sad.
Which led into
Sad
a conversation about when will there be a good king of beers that's maybe not like a small craft brewery.
I think
but
we could argue
something
the
that's
king of
not-
beers previously was terrible.
It's been terrible
It's
for a
been
long
here for a
time.
while,
How
yeah.
far back do we have to go before the best-selling beer in the country was a good beer?
Ooh.
That's a bigger question.
Too far.
I've not really done
Too
research
far.
into that, but
Yeah.
But what I would say is to our standards, the best-selling beer in the country by volume is spoken by the public,
Yeah.
by their dollars.
Yeah.
So we're saying tasty beverage that is higher ranked than other beverages.
you think forever?
I think forever.
Okay.
I think forever. I think forever.
Get in the truck.
I think forever, a beer that we would consider lesser to something that we would love will always be the most selling beer by dollar or by SKU.
But how cool would it be if, even just for a year, Boston Lager took that spot?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
how
it would be
cool
great.
would that be? And then maybe that would, maybe because of the growth of that, people would start focusing more on these, and I say smaller craft brands like you mentioned last night, Yingling,
I think-
Sam Adams, and just let that trickle down into supporting your local breweries and
Yeah.
more of your.
I think
supporting
part
more
of
your
the
local
reason
communities.
why Fat Tire changed amber ale to this golden ale was because they wanted to chase that trend. And
dumb of them.
I want to tell them, as I told them back then, that was stupid.
Then Nomi moved on to talking about Oktoberfest Zinzinnati
Japan.
2025.
Yeah, the Zins.
Still one of the best moves ever to put it down at Sawyer Point.
It's an understatement.
It's
I
will make an effort to go
can't
next
even
year.
begin to explain how much of an understatement it is. It changes the festival. It went from like on my scale of 0 to Oktoberfest. It took it from a 35 to Oktoberfest. Like it is like a can't miss Oktoberfest festival in the city now. Like on par with any of the traditional German societies Oktoberfest. Like it is so
fantastic.
freaking good. It's
Absolutely
big
love
and
hearing that.
it's big and it's commercial,
but it
but done.
feels more
done perfect. Like it's
Good.
so good, which is what Oktoberfest is.
good.
It's big and it's commercial, but it's good.
Is there something that you feel, because they were at I almost said the Banks, but Sawyer Point, Yateman's
It
Cove.
stretches
again
down the
last year.
whole
Yeah, it's
thing.
it's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
Did they change anything from last year that you felt okay? This is even improving upon
it
last
just
year.
got
They
it
just
just
kinda-
got better. It
Nice,
just got
nice.
more dialed in. There were more like little pop-up activations, and people understood what they were walking into. And like
Nice.
it was just better.
That is fantastic. As part of that, you got to do a meet and greet with Jim Cook.
Ah,
And you,
Jimmy K.
good old Jim, and you got to grill him on the truth behind, air quotes for those not watching the live stream, the truck lot.
The truck lot, yeah.
Yeah, and he said sometimes a truck lot is just a truck.
It's really just for trucks. He laughed when I said it. He's like, no,
He's like, no,
it's really just for
literally
trucks. We're parking them 5 miles away, and we have so many things coming out of that brewery right now, not to mention what's going to happen in the future.
We have to get them off of the
Yeah,
property, and
we
there's
have, it takes a really long time to do that into a truck, and we're now like we're backed up, and they have to like park 5 miles away, and like no, it's
No,
it's 100%
keep them
just
on
for
prem,
trucks.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Then you talked about how March 1st is now self-distributing.
Distributing.
Distributing. They were with Ohio Eagle, and then they closed, sold, bought out,
Look,
something.
I don't know if any of them
Heidelberg.
listen to the show. Is this like one of the most disappointing kind of craft beer collapses that you've seen? Because it is for me. Like when they opened up like this idea of like lager and cider, two things that I think are kind of needed right now for a craft brewery, then to now become this thing where they're like, oh yeah, we have Astra and Cincinnati Distilling.
Yeah,
it's kind of disappointing for me. Like I was gung ho on March 1st, and now I'm kind of like Distibuting makes sense.
Yeah,
like that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think that like they've had some good beer over the years. Like they've made some.
Name your two favorite beers from March 1st over the years.
Vespa. I always liked Vespa.
Okay.
And I'm biased, but Mitsuma.
Sure.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yep.
I'll accept your opinion.
Yeah. I mean, it could be wrong. You could have different thoughts, but now were they ever beers that I would 100% pick over something else? Probably not.
Okay.
But just looking at their beers. I know,
sure.
You know what I mean? Like
drop me in the tap room at any given moment.
Exactly,
I'll pick two beers that I think are good beers.
Right. Exactly. But no, I do think it is disappointing that. I guess
I think the saddest part for me right now is that their beer right now is better than it's been in a very long time, and I haven't been there in a month or so, but like, and now they don't care about the beer at all.
Yeah.
Like when the beer is actually good.
Is it better for, and I say better very loosely because again, this is one that everyone could consider it different. For a local craft company to transfer or to shift or to evolve from craft beer into the seltzer and spirit realm, or just close because the beer wasn't doing. You know what I mean? Like it's
sure. That's a great question.
There's still a local Cincinnati
March 1st was always
company.
March 1st was always about creating other products. Like when they opened their doors, they were distilling. Like that was part of their business.
Yeah.
If they had been a craft brewery that then all of a sudden shifted into spirits and seltzer and other things and kind of gave up on beer, I would say maybe no. Like I think that they are a little different because that was always part of the business.
Right.
Like no, like it's not.
I kind of feel like it's not the same thing at all. But like Karakin, I always feel that they always had more of a focus on the spirit side and then the beer side.
Yeah.
So when they kind of shifted away from the beer, it didn't really change them.
Right.
I feel like March 1st did change a bit, mostly because they had these separate tap rooms that all in the beginning had their own individual personalities. And then again, just all that shifted.
I still talk to people every single week. I run into people and they're like, yeah, I loved Fig Leaf, but now they don't make any beer anymore.
Right,
it's all
it's
March
like,
1st. It's like, well,
it's all this still being made right behind you. Like literally.
It's all still made right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but it's not the same. And I'm like, it wasn't.
It's literally made in the same tanks.
No, but I mean, like, but there is
sure.
there is some kind of perception
about
thing
that brand
there that has changed.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
it has changed.
Yeah, can't disagree on that at all. I do think it's disappointing in the beer aspect, but the fact that they are still doing well as a Cincinnati craft business. Cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're still here.
Yeah, absolutely. Better than them closing. And then to kind of pull from something from Barstool perspective, Charlie Sheen and NA Beer. Is this hashtag winning as fuck? And that's all I'm really going to say about it because, I mean, I have no plans on, if I see it somewhere, I'm not going to, if I see a single, maybe. But I'm not going to seek it out if I happen to see a single somewhere. I'm not buying a 6-pack or a 12-pack just to. The NA options out there so far aren't good, and I'm not going to spend that kind of money on buying multiple.
I have had a lot, and for
Yeah,
a time
yeah.
period, only a lot of NA beer.
Right.
I'm happy to try it, but no, I'm not.
Every
Again,
time I
if
hear
there's-
about a new one, I'm so curious to try it.
Again, if there's a single,
Yeah.
sure, I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. But if I only see it in 6-packs, 12-packs, whatever, no, I'm not gonna spend the money on that. It'll be a.
That's my
I'll just
thing.
wait.
is
Sure,
that
I get that.
I'll
Maybe
get
it'll-
a single and try it.
Yeah, maybe it'll end up
And-
being the best NA beer that's been made out there for a while.
There's got to be one. There has
Right,
to be
right.
one best NA beer. Has to be.
But there's just nothing about it or supporting really Charlie and stuff that I'm like, even
Why-
though it's not really. I don't know. Just it's kind of.
Are you anti Charlie Sheen?
I
What a
kind of
good
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Because I know that he's like
It got very
he's
loud
crazy.
music-wise.
It
Yes,
did. I know
yes.
he's crazy. But what
But-
did he
but are
do something?
you?
Did he? I don't know. Like did he do something bad?
I just think I don't know because I never paid that much attention.
Right.
After he kind of went crazy online for
Yeah, he was
that
cra-
period.
he
but
was crazy. Like I recognize that, and I heard the whole like
think to
Tiger
your
Blood
point,
thing.
when you asked an open-end question, are you against Charlie Sheen? And then you said, I don't know, did he do something bad? We go back to when the heyday of his craziness was happening, and then he found a spot at a TV show. Are you against Charlie Sheen or anything that's happening? Was he doing anything at that time to, alter how any of us felt about what was happening?
You're not clearing anything up
No,
for me right
no.
now. I still don't understand Charlie Sheen and like why there's hatred
So
for him.
he
It's not
I
like,
don't-
it's
I
like
don't-
a
I
hatred.
don't
It's just more
actually-
of a. I just don't.
I don't actually know, other than the fact that he seemed unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how I can make a list of unhinged people that we love.
And
Fair.
that's my
Unhinged to me is not something that I hate. Like I'm not saying that I shouldn't hate Charlie Sheen because maybe he's done something terrible, but I don't know what it is.
But I think that's my point, is that I don't know if we know if he did do anything.
Valid. Valid.
Yeah.
And I could at that point put together a list of a whole bunch of people that we love that have probably done
I
some
feel like there are
terrible
other
things that we've never learned
celebrities that
about.
I would rather support their brands if they would do something more so than Charlie. I don't know Charlie Sheen's stuff well enough to be like, yes, that's a celebrity that I want to support their business
Okay.
ventures. It's more
Yeah,
that I feel
and
than him as a person.
Yeah.
So now I want to put together a list of like 10 celebrities. Like, would you support them over Charlie Sheen? Like, who do you
Yeah,
pick?
yeah, do that and bring that list next
think-
week and we'll talk about it.
If Cindy Crawford makes a non-alcoholic beer, do you drink it over Charlie Sheen's?
Yes.
I say no.
Okay.
I trust Charlie Sheen as far as a non-alcoholic beer more than I do Cindy Crawford.
I would trust a Charlie Sheen alcoholic beverage more than a non-alcoholic beverage.
Oh no, because Charlie Sheen is trying to recreate alcohol.
Yeah, you have a point there. Okay, I see where you're coming from. I don't know. There's still just something that just makes me hesitate and be like, I just don't know. I don't know.
What's your thing
I
against
respect
Cindy
your.
Crawford?
What?
What's your Cindy Crawford take?
I don't really have one.
Oh, okay.
I guess she's fine. Do either of you have any other notes on this episode of the Weekly Pint before the sniff and sip counter? Is there anything else that you didn't get to talk about?
Let's see, we
that
talked
you wanted
about
to bring
Charlie
up?
Sheen, Cindy Crawford.
Yeah.
Jim Cook.
Jim Cook. Yeah. Jim
Talked
Cook.
about the Oktoberfest shoots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we got it all. We got them all.
Excellent. You took 20 sniffs of your multitude of beverages and 13 sips of your beverages.
All right.
In this 70-minute episode, that means there were 33 total countables, or 66 ounces, according to our drinking game.
All right.
Which is 4.125 pints.
Fine.
Not bad.
Fine.
Not
Fine.
bad at all.
Yeah.
And then the last multiple choice question of this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How many times has Gnome seen Jim Cook drinking something other than Boston Lager?
All right.
Gnome, you cannot answer this question.
Of course I can't.
Is it A, never? Is it B, 4 times? Or is it C, 2 times?
Yeah, I believe the D.
So many D's.
Is 69.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
Run time for this episode, 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
But we made it. We got through it all. Got through 5 shows. Got through this week's NFL Deathmatch Challenge.
Go.
Hell yes. Is there anything else before I get to the outro that either of you related to Cincinnati craft beer content or the Oktoberfest Quest finale or the showdown?
I've already told you the story about the first Oktoberfest beer I ever had.
Maybe.
I was a young lad. I just settled. No, we'll do it a different day. I'm sorry. We're already
been
too
going
far.
on.
Yeah, too long.
Shut him up.
Yeah.
All right.
Gnome's talking too much.
Hello.
If you like what we've done tonight, go to truthbeerpod.com. Links to everything,
Apparently,
including our
Julia.
including our
That's enough.
Patreon, which is where you'll get unedited access to all of these episodes. Only thing I cut out are the silences. All right, with that being said, Marco, Gnome, what are you guys going to be doing next Tuesday?
Let's go. Let's do this here.
Drugs
next
with Charlie
Tuesday.
Sheen.
Drugs with Charlie Sheen.
All right,
Drugs
we'll
with
see you
Charlie
there.
Sheen. With him.
Cheers,
everyone.
cheers,
I'm only doing my drugs with
cheers.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, well, that's...
I'd be perfect. Tylenol for the win.